All right, let's get right into it. Pretty much everyone is dabbling in AI these days, right? But most are just scratching the surface. The real secret, the thing that will put you way ahead of the pack, it isn't about some new fancy tool. It's all about mastering the prompts you give it. In this explainer, we're going to break down the key levels that take you from a casual user to a legit AI power user.
Does this sound familiar? You ask ChatGPT for something, an email, an idea, a summary, and what you get back is, okay, it's kind of bland, super generic, and not really what you wanted. You end up spending more time fixing it than you actually saved. If you're feeling that frustration, you are not alone. That's the default experience for most people.
So here's the thing, and this is crucial. The problem isn't the technology. The outputs you're getting are just a mirror reflecting the inputs you're giving. A weak prompt is always going to get you a weak result. But here's the good news. That's the one thing you have total control over. So let's fix it.
Okay, level 1. This is the first, most important step to completely transforming your results. You have to stop treating the AI like a random stranger you just met. To get those really valuable, customized responses, you need to give it a deep, deep understanding of who you are and what you're trying to do. It is all about context.
And that brings us to something called the master prompt. Think of it like this. You're briefing a personal travel agent. You wouldn't just walk in and say, book a flight, right? No way. You'd tell them your favorite airline, if you prefer a window or an aisle seat, your budget, all your little preferences. Well, a master prompt does exactly that for the AI. It gives it a complete file on you and your work.
And you don't even have to write this thing from scratch. The process is super simple. Just tell the AI what your role is and ask it to interview you. Seriously. It'll spit out a list of questions about your company, your values, your goals. Take maybe 30 minutes, answer them thoroughly. Then just ask the AI to compile all of it into your final master prompt. You save it, and you can upload it for any task you have in the future. Easy. Now, let's talk about the next piece of this context puzzle. Projects. Imagine you're building a house. You'd have one room with all the blueprints, all the vendor contacts, the timelines, everything in one spot. That's exactly what a project is in ChatGPT. It's a dedicated folder that holds every conversation, every document, and every scrap of context for one specific goal, whether that's buying a house or launching a new marketing campaign.
This quote right here really gets to the heart of why organizing yourself matters so much. When you separate your work into these structured projects, you just eliminate all that mental clutter. With everything you need in one place, you can create these incredibly powerful, focused prompts. And that simple habit, that's what separates the pros from the amateurs. Okay, so now the AI knows who you are. The next level up is telling it how to behave. This is all about controlling the structure, the rules, and the format of its answers so you get exactly what you want every single time.
And this is where the system prompt comes in. Now, this is different from the master prompt. If the master prompt is your bio, the system prompt is like a super detailed job description for a specific task. It lays out the exact rules of engagement, how to structure the output, what tone to use, what to include, and just as importantly, what to leave out.
You ready for a technique that is a total game changer? See, most people try to write the perfect prompt from scratch, but the real pro move is to get the AI to write its own best prompts for you. It's a simple little workflow that almost nobody uses.
So here's how it works. First, just get a basic, rough draft for whatever you're working on. Then, you just start a conversation with the AI to refine it. Some tools call this a canvas. You go back and forth, you change the tone, you add some bullet points, you fix the wording until it's absolutely perfect. Once you have that ideal final version, you ask the AI the magic question. Write the system prompt that would have generated this. And just like that, it will reverse engineer the perfect prompt for you to save and use over and over again.
And here's a wild little tip, straight from the top. Sometimes, the AI can be a little stubborn. So what do? Well, a co-founder of Google actually admitted that if you threaten the AI, metaphorically of course, by giving it these high-stakes consequences in the prompt, it tends to produce better results. It's a weird but effective little trick to keep in your back pocket. Okay, we've covered who you are and how the AI should work. The third level is all about making the output consistently sound like you. This is where we bake your personal style and your formatting preferences right into the AI's DNA.
And we do this using a feature called custom instructions. Think of it like setting your home address in a map app. You do it once, and it just becomes the default. So here, you tell the AI your preferred tone, maybe you're witty or formal, or you like things really concise. You tell it how you like things formatted. No more telling it to remove the intro or use bullet points every single time. Set it and forget it.
So let's just quickly clear this up, because I know it can be confusing. The master prompt tells the AI who you are. The system prompt defines how it should perform a specific task, and custom instructions set the default style for every single output. They all work together to create a completely personalized AI assistant.
This is it, the final level, the end game. This is where we take all those amazing prompts you've perfected and turn them into a reusable army of automated tools that can do complex stuff for you and your team with a single click.
Welcome to the world of custom GPTs. Essentially, you can take any of your perfected system prompts and save them as a custom, shareable little app. These become your AI minions, each one trained to do one specific, high-value task perfectly. I'm telling you, the intellectual property of your business in the future is going to be your library of prompts.
And the jump in productivity here is it's massive. A standard tool might save you a few minutes here and there, but a well-built custom GPT, one that has all of your expertise and refinement baked into it, that can literally save you days of work.
I mean, check this out. This slide shows you just how powerful this can be. For example, one user built a custom GPT he called the Book Architect. He fed it the name of a public figure, Rob Dyrdek, and just the topic, time. In 27 minutes, it analyzed everything he'd ever said online about that topic and generated a complete, detailed book outline filled with his actual quotes and stories. That is the power of automation.
So, we've walked through the 4 levels to get you into that top 1%. But all this knowledge, it's just potential. Knowing what to do is only half the battle. The real key, the thing that will actually get you results, is turning these practices into a consistent daily habit.
And the best way to build that habit is with a simple little technique called the habit stack. Don't try to find a new hour in your day. That never works. Instead, find a habit you already have locked in, like your morning coffee, and just attach a small 7-minute AI task to it. Just 7 minutes to create one new system prompt. By linking the new behavior to an old one, you make it almost automatic, and that's how you really build the skill.
The potential here is just staggering. According to the source material for this, AI has the capability to do up to 92% of your work for you. Think about that. The repetitive tasks, the research, the first drafts, all of it can be automated away, leaving you with just the most critical, high-value stuff.
And that leads to the ultimate question we all really need to start asking ourselves. If AI can handle the 92%, what is your essential 8%? What's the uniquely human, creative, strategic value that only you can bring to the table? That's the future of work. And mastering these tools is the first step to finding your answer.